Hello everyone, how are you feeling today? If you are living with diabetes, I have an important question for you. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you cannot stand up on your own without someone's help. Would you think the cause is high blood sugar? Or could it be something missing in your body that few people talk about? The truth is, while you are watching this video, nearly 40 seniors will be hospitalized due to diabetes complications related to something very small yet extremely vital: minerals. This is the part that most doctors often overlook. But if you lack these minerals, insulin will not work effectively, nerves will weaken, and complications will progress much faster. The good news is you can start improving this beginning today. In today's video, I will share with you 3 essential minerals that nearly 80% of people with diabetes are unknowingly deficient in. I will also guide you clearly on what foods you should eat, the correct dosages, and important warnings you should not ignore. So do not take your eyes off the screen, because the knowledge you are about to receive might be the most important turning point in your journey to manage diabetes. Selenium, a tiny mineral but a powerful shield for people with diabetes. If you often feel tired for no reason, mentally foggy, or experience frequent muscle aches, you might be lacking selenium without even knowing it. Selenium is a trace mineral that is extremely important for people with diabetes. It plays a role in glucose metabolism, increases insulin sensitivity, and more importantly, protects nerve cells and the cardiovascular system from damage caused by high blood sugar. Sadly, many people have a serious selenium deficiency that goes undetected, especially middle-aged adults, older adults, and those taking diabetes medications. When your blood sugar stays high for a long time, your body creates more free radicals, leading to oxidative stress. At this point, selenium is mobilized to neutralize these free radicals, which causes selenium to deplete rapidly. Moreover, common medications like metformin also reduce the absorption of selenium in the intestines. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition reported that nearly 50% of people with type 2 diabetes have selenium levels below the recommended standard. This contributes to an increased risk of nerve damage, kidney failure, and hormonal disorders. The symptoms of selenium deficiency in the early stages are very vague: prolonged fatigue, frequent stress, forgetfulness, and reduced concentration. In men, it can lead to reduced libido and a decrease in both sperm count and quality. In women, selenium helps regulate hormones, support the menstrual cycle, and improve egg quality. When deficient, reproductive health can be severely affected. The nervous system is also heavily impacted. If you experience numbness, tingling, or muscle weakness, selenium might be the missing piece. This mineral helps form the protective layer around nerves called myelin, which prevents nerve degeneration. Without enough selenium, diabetic neuropathy will develop more quickly and more severely. The kidneys and eyes are no exceptions. Selenium protects the kidneys from the harmful effects of high blood sugar and helps prevent retinal degeneration, which is one of the leading causes of blindness in older people with diabetes. Most importantly, selenium helps activate the glucose transport system known as GLUT4, allowing sugar to enter cells instead of remaining in the bloodstream. Selenium also helps reduce AGEs, or advanced glycation end products, which are harmful compounds formed by prolonged high blood sugar and can damage blood vessels and connective tissues. So, how should you supplement selenium properly? Just one small Brazil nut contains between 68 and 91 micrograms of selenium, which is about 125 to 165% of your daily requirement. A 170-gram serving of wild salmon provides about 42 micrograms, or 76%. 100 grams of sardines provide 45 micrograms. A single organic egg contains about 22 micrograms, and a small serving of grass-fed beef liver provides around 36 micrograms. If you enjoy gourmet food, you can try wild salmon coated with Brazil nuts and lemon butter sauce. This one dish alone can provide more than 130 micrograms of selenium, enough for the whole day. A Mediterranean-style frittata made with eggs and sardines can deliver more than 90 micrograms. Grass-fed liver pâté mixed with truffle oil can offer up to 110 micrograms, combining delicious flavor with therapeutic benefits. In terms of absorption, selenomethionine from plant sources is absorbed at a rate of about 50 to 60%. However, selenium from animal sources and eggs is usually more bioavailable. Cooking methods like steaming or boiling help preserve more selenium, while frying at high temperatures can destroy up to 40% of its content. If you are unable to get enough selenium through food, you may consider supplements. The 2 best forms are selenium yeast and L-selenomethionine, both of which have high absorption rates. Each tablet usually contains 200 micrograms, which is the safe recommended dose for adults. However, you should consult your doctor if you are taking blood sugar-lowering medication or have existing kidney or liver conditions. One important note: stay away from habits that may reduce selenium levels, such as eating a lot of sugar, frequent alcohol consumption, using unfermented soy products like canned soy milk, or eating large fish high in mercury like ocean tuna. As you can see, selenium is not just a tiny trace element. It is the key to a strong nervous system, a healthy heart, balanced hormones, and a resilient immune system, especially for those living with diabetes. Have you tried getting selenium from any of these foods? Feel free to share with me in the comments, and if you find this content helpful, do not forget to like and follow the channel so you do not miss upcoming videos. Manganese, the silent hero that protects nerves, regulates blood sugar, and fights inflammation. If you often feel low in energy, irritable, have trouble sleeping, or begin to experience tingling or numbness in your hands and feet, your body might be sending a quiet signal, a deficiency in manganese. Manganese is a trace mineral that is rarely mentioned but plays an essential role in sugar metabolism, nervous system protection, and inflammation control, all of which are directly linked to diabetes complications. Why are people with diabetes more likely to be deficient in manganese? Firstly, it is because of modern diets that lack whole, natural foods, and because today's agricultural soil has lost much of its natural mineral content. Secondly, prolonged high blood sugar increases the excretion of manganese through urine, slowly depleting your body's reserves without you even knowing. Additionally, some diabetes medications, as well as drugs for blood pressure and cholesterol, can reduce the absorption of this mineral through the intestines. The symptoms of manganese deficiency may not be clear at first, but will gradually affect your entire system. You might feel tired and sleepy all day, even after a full night's sleep. That is because manganese plays a key role in producing ATP, the main source of energy for your cells. When manganese is lacking, your body feels sluggish and loses its flexibility. Then there is your emotional health. If you often feel irritable, mildly depressed, or unable to concentrate, your brain might be low on dopamine and serotonin, two neurotransmitters that are impacted by manganese deficiency. For reproductive health, manganese helps balance sex hormones. Men who are deficient in manganese may experience reduced testosterone levels and poor sperm quality. In women, manganese deficiency can lead to menstrual irregularities and difficulty conceiving due to estrogen imbalance. The nervous system is the most heavily affected. If you experience numbness in your limbs or altered sensations, it could be due to a lack of manganese, the mineral needed to build the protective coating around nerves called myelin. When this coating weakens, electrical signals between nerve cells slow down, leading to pain, numbness, or a prickling sensation in your fingers and toes. The kidneys and eyes also rely on manganese to defend against damage caused by high blood sugar. In the eyes, manganese protects the retina from degeneration and helps reduce the risk of diabetic retinopathy-related blindness. In the cardiovascular system, manganese keeps blood vessels flexible, helps regulate blood pressure, and prevents arterial stiffness, all of which are crucial for people with diabetes. At the cellular level, manganese activates the enzyme MN-SOD, one of the body's most powerful antioxidants. This enzyme protects the beta cells in your pancreas, which are responsible for producing insulin. When MN-SOD is weakened due to manganese deficiency, free radicals can destroy the pancreas more rapidly, leading to reduced insulin production over time. Manganese also supports the enzyme glucokinase, which helps transport glucose into cells. Without enough manganese, glucose stays in the bloodstream, leading to prolonged high blood sugar and reduced insulin effectiveness. So where can we get more manganese? One of the richest sources is pine nuts, which contain 4.5 milligrams per 28 grams, more than double the recommended daily intake. Hazelnuts provide 1.6 milligrams per 28 grams, about 70% of the daily need. 1 cup of cooked brown rice provides 2.2 milligrams, or 96%. Cooked spinach delivers 1.7 milligrams, and whole oats contain about 1.3 milligrams per half cup. These foods are not only rich in manganese, but also contain plenty of fiber and healthy fats that help stabilize blood sugar after meals. If you enjoy cooking, you can get creative with meals such as grilled salmon coated with pine nuts, served with spinach salad and hazelnuts, one meal that can provide more than 5 milligrams of manganese. Brown rice cooked with mushrooms and bone broth, 3.8 milligrams per serving. Roasted lamb wrapped in oats and hazelnuts with balsamic glaze, 3.5 milligrams, rich in antioxidants and great for vascular health. However, note that manganese from plant sources can be less bioavailable due to phytates, compounds that inhibit mineral absorption. To overcome this, You can soak the seeds overnight or combine them with foods rich in vitamin C to enhance absorption. For supplements, manganese glycinate and manganese citrate are two forms that are easy to absorb and gentle on the digestive system. A manganese glycinate tablet typically contains 5 milligrams, enough for daily needs. Manganese citrate usually has 4 milligrams per tablet and is suitable for those with gut issues or absorption problems. Do not forget that some foods and habits can reduce the amount of manganese in your body. For example, eating too much sugar forces the body to use more antioxidants, which depletes manganese. Consuming a lot of milk or calcium supplements can reduce manganese absorption because they compete for the same absorption channels. Alcohol, processed foods, and carbonated drinks also cause the body to excrete manganese faster than necessary. Remember, when your body lacks manganese, everything from your emotions to your nervous system and heart can be affected. Supplementing correctly can be the turning point that helps you sleep better, feel emotionally balanced, move more easily, and manage your blood sugar more effectively every day. Calcium, not just for strong bones, but a silent guardian for your heart, nerves, and blood sugar. Calcium is a familiar mineral that many people think is only necessary for strong bones. But if you are living with diabetes, you may be surprised to learn that calcium also plays an extremely important role in stabilizing blood sugar, regulating heart function, and maintaining nervous system health. In people with diabetes, calcium deficiency happens more often than you might think. Factors such as chronic inflammation, impaired kidney function, unbalanced diets, vitamin D deficiency, and long-term medication use reduce the body's ability to absorb and retain calcium. In particular, prolonged high blood sugar causes calcium to be excreted in the urine, silently draining away this precious mineral without any obvious signs. However, calcium deficiency does not arrive loudly. It starts with small things that many people overlook. Have you ever experienced muscle cramps in the middle of the night, sore calves, or stiff muscles in the morning? These are the first signs. Then you may find yourself becoming more irritable, emotionally unstable, having shallow sleep, experiencing vivid dreams, or waking up frequently. Few people realize that all of these signs could be related to something as seemingly simple as calcium deficiency. But it does not stop there. Calcium deficiency also seriously affects the reproductive hormone system. In men, it reduces testosterone levels and lowers sperm quality. In women, calcium deficiency causes menstrual disorders, difficulty conceiving, and hormonal imbalances. The nervous system is also heavily impacted. Calcium is a messenger that transmits signals between nerve cells. When calcium is lacking, reflexes slow down and sensations like pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands and feet increase, especially in people who already have nerve damage caused by diabetes. Calcium also plays an important role in maintaining intraocular pressure and protecting the retina from degeneration. And your heart, the organ that never gets to rest, depends on calcium to maintain a steady heartbeat, keep blood vessels flexible, and reduce the risk of high blood pressure and arterial stiffness. At the cellular level, calcium triggers the pancreas to produce insulin. Without it, insulin is not released at the right time, and blood sugar stays elevated for longer. At the same time, calcium helps glucose enter the cells to be used for energy. Without enough calcium, glucose remains in the bloodstream, leading to insulin resistance and prolonged fatigue. Natural foods like bone-in sardines, cooked dark leafy greens, almonds, canned salmon, and Parmesan cheese are all rich in calcium and easy for the body to absorb. You can combine these ingredients into flavorful meals that are also good for blood sugar control, such as salmon topped with cheese and served with stir-fried greens, or zucchini noodles tossed with almond pesto and sardines. These meals not only nourish your body, but are also a gift to your spirit, helping you maintain your health on your journey with diabetes. If you cannot get enough calcium from food, you might consider using supplements. Calcium citrate is well absorbed even on an empty stomach, while calcium hydroxyapatite contains natural collagen and phosphorus. However, remember that too much sodium, caffeine, or soft drinks can deplete the calcium you have worked so hard to supplement each day. Calcium is not just something that helps you stay in shape or protects your bones. It is a quiet companion that helps you sleep well, control your emotions, transmit nerve signals, maintain a healthy heartbeat, and support insulin production. For people with diabetes, it is one of the most important links in keeping your body strong, avoiding complications, and living each day to the fullest. So now, you and I have walked through the 3 essential minerals that people with diabetes are almost always lacking: selenium, manganese, and calcium. And perhaps your doctor has never mentioned these names before, or maybe you thought that taking medication and eating less sugar would be enough. But the truth is, if your body is missing these small, yet vital nutrients, then even with strict dieting or regular exercise, your blood sugar will still be difficult to control. Not only that, complications in the nerves, heart, kidneys, and eyes will quietly and steadily worsen day by day. The good news is, you do not need to change everything overnight. Start with the smallest steps, maybe a handful of almonds each day, a steamed salmon meal with leafy greens, or simply remembering to take a calcium supplement before going to bed. These small actions, repeated day by day, will help your body regain the balance it is quietly calling for. I understand that living with diabetes is not easy. There are days when you feel tired, lose hope, or feel like you are doing everything right but still not seeing progress. But today, you have gained new knowledge, a new direction, and I believe that with patience and consistency, you will begin to notice real change. Your body is stronger than you think, and it is waiting for the right kind of support from you. If you found today's video helpful, do not forget to press like and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on future content. I am always here, walking with you on your journey to care for your health and manage your blood sugar in a safe, gentle, and sustainable way. Which of these minerals are you currently supplementing with each day? Was there anything that surprised you after watching this video? Please leave a comment below and share your journey with me. I would love to hear your story. Wishing you good health, peace of mind, and steady control over the condition you are facing each day. See you again in the next video.